Hey, it's Gordon
and Aaron.
And here we're with another week of the Unscripted series. This is a pretty interesting one. This is instrument number 345. And what does it say? It was made in...
You need to guess what the date of we strung this uke.
I already looked.
Oh, Charlotte, you guess. When do you think we strung
What was
this
it, 347?
345.
345. I think it was sometime in 2011.
It was August 17th, 2010.
2010.
So this was a really important uke in Mya-Moe history and lore. Aaron came out here for a visit and wanted to build a ukulele with us. And so this is the first ukulele that the three of us built together. It's curly myrtle, top, back, and sides, super soprano, and really a wonderful sounding instrument and great instrument all the way around. And
this was my main uke for a couple of years.
Long time, yeah.
Because at this time I had a Rezo uke you guys built for me before I worked with you. And then I built this one with you. And then it was still another year and a half or something till we were really up and running as a group building instruments.
Mm-hmm. But we enjoyed I think we all got a lot out of building together and said, this could be something interesting to pursue. So then, in terms of where this ukulele went, is where the story gets interesting. We sold it.
Yeah, we sold it to my old friend, Aaron, Ukulele Loki from Denver. And this was his main uke for a few years past that. It went everywhere with him, and he was the kind of guy who always had his uke on his back at all times. It went everywhere. And he was on tour in Washington, D.C. I think it was 2015, 14 or 15, and it was stolen off of his chair at a restaurant.
So that's all we know about it. And next thing that happens is several months ago, an owner of ours in the DC area contacted us and said, hey, I've got a student with one of your ukuleles that needs some repair. What can we do about that? And I said, well, what's the serial number? I wanted to determine if it was in warranty or not. And who's the student? And well, it's serial number 345. And I wrote to this person, I said, oh my gosh, that is a stolen instrument. And I'm ready to send out the FBI. And
I even went kind of above Gordon, around Gordon, and I wrote personally to this person. Because usually I don't ever do that. I would never talk to customers usually. And I was like, you need to understand that when it says built for, it just says built for Aaron.
Yeah.
It literally just says, it's like Aaron. I'm like, hey, I'm Aaron. That's, this is and then I explained the story of it a little bit and whatever.
So it turns out that the student of hers that had the instrument was a... I don't know, maybe 12-year-old.
Oh, no, she was like 7 or 8 years old, like really young. Yeah.
And not an adult.
Right.
And one day, this person and their family opened their front door, and this ukulele was leaning up against the door. I know it sounds improbable. I don't know how it got there. I believe this part of it, that they got up and anyway, there it was. And so this student played it, but it had been sitting out in the rain, and
I think it had been sat on too.
It possibly had not been treated super well. Yeah. So you brokered a deal with the
Well, basically what happened is I bought this lady or the student. I bought a new uke and a case for the student because she's 7 or 8.
Not one of ours.
Not one of ours, just like a Kala or something. Because she's 7 or 8 years old. Their parents didn't mind, and then the teacher was kind enough to ship it back to us. I opened up the case. Both back braces were cracked and loose. There's several cracks in the back, cracks in the top. All the top braces are loose or broken. The binding's unglued. I mean, like everything. So I think it got sat on and left outside, and then it was up to string tension for all that time. So I called Loki and said, "Hey, we found your uke." He's like,
good news, bad news.
Good news, bad news. He's like, "I want it back as soon as we can. I can't wait." And so I put it back together as best I could. But also with the idea that it's okay that it shows its battle scars a little bit. But
well, I'd say the other interesting part to me is this teacher held on to it for about a week and then didn't want to send it back. She said, I've just fallen in love
with it,
with this instrument, and she had one on order that I think she's going to get mad at me for not remembering exactly, but she's got 2 instruments or one and one on order. And one of them, she wanted one that was as similar to this as possible.
Right.
And I should have asked, should we sit on it and break the braces and everything? But no, don't worry, it's going to be good. But this one, for all it's been through,
yeah, I mean it's back. for it to come home and
It's got-
make some more music.
I gotta say, I really love the tone of it. Great projection.
Yeah, and this particular board of Myrtle, Shar, this stuff, wasn't this what's her name from the Decembers, Jenny?
Yeah, Jenny Conley.
We built another one.
That's right.
And
A
then we also-
resonator, I think. For
And then we also did Raffle Uke from the same board as well.
Right.
Like right when
yeah,
I started.
turn it
doing
over. Let's look at the back because it is some crazy, pretty
It's got some-
curly, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sets of wood like that, I would love to get back.
Yeah.
I think of some of the things we built with that only later when we find out we can't get any more do we appreciate it.
Yeah.
So,
But
Alrighty.
but I mean, you know, it's back in service, and we can get it back to Loki, and he can
make more music.
make more
with it.
music with it. And also, it's just what are the odds of the three of us getting back in the same room with this guy? So yeah, it's coming home.
All right.
Thanks. All right, see you another time. Bye-bye.